Yes, Race Walk is coming to an end, but only in the National Senior Games universe. It will still be an Olympic sport this summer in Paris. It's still being offered in USA track and field, and it's still a huge sport over in Europe and around the world. Last fall, last November, actually, and let me show you the press release over at the National Senior Games website. They had announced their slate of sports for the 2025 National Senior Games that will be held in Des Moines, Iowa next summer. And in this release, they listed a whole bunch of various sports that would be making it's kind of like an exhibition. Basically, they're testing out these sports. Um, a couple of which are diva friendly, I would say, including maybe disc golf. Sounds like fun. Powerlifting, a 1 mile road race, and several others. But a little bit further down in the release, it says right here that next year will be the final year for two sports and one event. Of course, race walk is one of them. They say here that they have been monitoring the competitions for a number of years, and the removal beginning in 2027 is due to decreased participation, a lack of viable venues, cost considerations, and other factors. Now, I've had quite a few people ask me um, what, what I'm thinking, what is my reaction? And so that's why I'm doing this video is because, okay, first off, I don't have any secret sources within the National Senior Games. I do not know what the thinking was, the criteria was as it pertains to race walk, because like a lack of viable venues, well, normally at least for the distance of 1500 meters or 0.91 mile, it's held on the track. So that's really not a factor. They've got the venue, they have volunteers, they got the logistics covered. It's just a part of the track and field schedule. However, it is a judged sport. Trying to keep a forward leg straight from the time it goes forward until it passes under your body is harder to do with an aging body. Sometimes the body is going to say, no, I'm done with that. I want to go do something else. So that, I think, has a lot to do with it, because since it is a judged sport, if somebody is not able to keep that forward leg straight, they can get warnings and they can get red cards. Very similar to soccer. You get red carded. And if you get 3 red cards, you're disqualified. And nobody wants to get disqualified. So the other thing I have noticed, and I've been doing race walk now for over 10 years, and I became a race walker at the urging of a veteran race walker who competes internationally. He said, I had the form, so do it. And what do I know? So I've done it. That doesn't mean that I keep my form perfect. I've been noticing the last year and a half, it's one knee wants to be a little bit wonkier than the other. So, my days of race walking are probably going to be over in the next couple of years, unless I can really do some serious strength training to keep my legs strong and all that. But the one thing about it is that power walking, granted, it is an open sport, so anybody can sign up and show up at the national level to compete. In 2019 in Albuquerque, I don't remember the numbers offhand, But it looked to me that they had at least twice the number of power walkers than they did race walkers. And that was on the track and also on a road race course over at the Fiesta Balloon Park. So, from the practical standpoint, they have more participants in Power Walk. When have done the Nevada Senior Games, Huntsman World Senior Games in Southern Utah, um, and other senior games, this is the issue: more power walkers than race walkers. So it makes sense. Even at the local level, it's easier for local officials to do a power walking competition than it is to have the qualified judges for race walk. Um, Power walk is still a judge sport as well, but you don't have to keep that forward leg straight. There's some other issues that you don't want to you want to make sure you're not running, or you look like running, or jogging, or skeetering along the course. The other question I've been asked is whether power walking will become a qualifying event, or that you have to qualify for. And I would say yes. Probably starting in 2026, I would not be surprised if power walk becomes a qualifying sport as well. Um, Maybe not like in race walk where you have to place in the top 4 of your age group. Um, Maybe they'll have it a little bit more expanded. That part, I don't know how they would want to handle it, but I would say it will become a qualifying sport, just like cycling and just like individual triathlon. However, at least with triathlon, you cross the finish line and you qualify for nationals. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I'm disappointed the race walk is going away. But I'm disappointed about the state of the sport here in the United States. It's just one of those sports that just does not get a whole lot of love or a whole lot of respect. I think it's wonderful that, given how small and unsupported the event is, that our race walkers can finish in the top 20 when there are 40 um, competitors in that distance on the international level. I think it's fabulous, and I can't help but think how much better American performance would be if we had more emphasis on race walk, not just on the college level, but especially in the high school level and junior high, and maybe even elementary school. So, but we'll see. But at least for this year, it's the last qualifying year for race walk. So if you're interested in doing race walk, I highly encourage you to check it out at your state level games. You're always welcome to join me at the Nevada Senior Games in Las Vegas, as well as the Huntsman World Senior Games in Southern Utah. Anyway, those are my thoughts about the end of race walk. But um, we're just going to go get it done. I'm going to do my best to qualify for next year's National Senior Games, and I'll do my best. So I would love to know what you think. Please, comment below. Um, and of course, I would love you to subscribe to Slowpoke Divas TV. I got plenty more videos in the works in various stages of production and planning and all that kind of stuff. So I hope to see you next time. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I hope you stay active and healthy and having fun. See ya.